Today I am kind of struggling like for a few weeks and trying to see what else can I give to the group, what else can I bring to the team. And it comes to me and it hits me. I'm so focused in so many different things. And then I come to conclusion and I said, okay, if I'm doing this, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, why can I not do just one focus alone and one alone? So I decided to talk to you about focus, because with all my career in 19 years, this is all I did. This is what a breakthrough for me, because there's a lot, many people who came to me and said, Angie, let's do this. Let's sell pots and pans. Let's sell water kangen. Let's sell this. Let's sell that. There's so many because they know me, right? I know how to sell. I know how to speak. I know how to build organizations. So there's a lot of people are talking to me. Let's do this, this, and this, and this. So with all those people are talking to me, they're mad at me when they cannot get me in one thing. Why? Because I am a kind of person that when I see something, I know that I can get into something that I can grab and not let go. I will be very successful. So that's why I'm telling you that in every company I get into, I make over 6 figures a year. So that's why my husband already believe in me that yes, we can do this, because he knows what I'm capable of doing with focus. Focus, okay? One thing only. So who are the mothers in here? Okay, there's no such thing as multitasking. It's just like shifting, switching from one thing to another. Because if you're trying to multitask, you're not being good in what you have done. Why am I saying this? I say this many times. I'm a mother like you. If your goal is to make the house clean, you need to be specific on which part of the house you want to be cleaned. Right? Because if you're not being specific in what part of the house you want to be cleaned, you're going to end up starting to clean every single part of the house and end up not cleaning one place. So what I'm trying to say is you need to hit a goal. This day, I need to end up cleaning this living room. Meaning that living room, you will never stop doing your job, cleaning that living room until it is spotless. Sounds good? So you focus in that. Because if you don't, you end up going to the rooms of your kids and all the laundry in there. So you pick up the laundry and you go and do the laundry. You leave the room still half done. And then you see the dishes are in there. After you put the laundry in there, you went to do the dishes, and then you are doing the dishes. The phone rang and you stayed on the phone. All dishes are in there. All you know what I'm saying? Yes. The washroom. Oh, you see the washroom. You start picking up all those garbage in the washroom. And then you think of something else. You go and... What I'm trying to tell you is this. If you really want to accomplish one thing, do it right. And do it until it's done. So that you can checklist. And then my living room is spotless. I'm done with it. Tomorrow will be another. Same thing with our businesses. Okay? You get good at doing one thing. That's why I'm going to tell you why is it important to focus. By the way, what is focus? This is what you need to think and put in mind. Focus is to follow one course until successful. It's very important. It's concentrating in one thing, one aspect alone, and get it done. And that's what I call focus. This makes me very successful in everything that I do. I need to put all my mind into one thing. I'm like a pit bull. You know what's a pit bull? A dog. You know what that dog is? A pit bull. If a pit bull bites, it will never let go until you rip your skin. That's a pit bull. And you want to be like that in life. Bite into one thing and don't let go until you're done. So, why is it hard to focus? Number one is fear. There's a lot of people who are scared that if I focus in one thing, we might make the wrong career choice. And that's exactly what a lot of people are scared of. Oh my gosh, if I'm gonna focus in this thing, it might not be the wrong choice. I mean, it might not be the right career. So I'm gonna be stuck if I'm gonna be focusing into this. So they tend off to be scared, and even though it's a great opportunity for them, they tend to get stuck because if they thought it might be a wrong choice for them. But the thing is, how would you know that it's a wrong choice if you tried it for a month or 2 or 3 months, it didn't work, and you said it's a wrong choice? So how can you determine from just few months of doing it? Would you agree? So don't be scared. Just get on it. Worried we are not good enough. There's a lot of people. If I'm going to choose to be this, I might not be good enough of doing it. So that's why a lot of people are saying, that, like, they put that in their mind and they end up stopping doing what they're doing, even though they know it's great, even though they know they love doing it. But I'm not good enough at the end. Why are they scared? Because part of our past programming, it's impossible. Many people say, it's impossible. That's the part of one of our programming in there. Maybe our parents said the same. Maybe our aunties or we have seen some of our families did so hard and it's so impossible for them to achieve. What else? What's else the fear? We take the path of the least resistance to have immediate result or money. What do you mean by that? People tend to look for easy, what? Easy way. Easy way. So they just to go to look for something that is easy. And when they find something that's easy, that's what they're gonna do. But it ends up not working at the end. Okay, so that's why it's hard to focus. Why is it hard to focus? We have creative mind. We see possibilities everywhere and in everything. Okay? Oh my gosh, this is a very good possibilities in here. I'm gonna do this. But they never weigh on things. Okay, if I'm going to sell pots and pans, how many people will be buying these pots and pans? How many people will be buying this water thingy? Or how many people will be getting, like, you know what I mean? They see everything, every possibilities. So it's so hard to focus because this is what people are so into. The next shiny object. And they go and chase it every time. They run and get it. All the people are doing here, it must be good. Let's go in here again. All the people said, let's go in here again. The year ends, what happened? Still nothing happens. Would you agree? We love excitement of starting things more than the hard work of building something deeper over time. Can you relate? These are my mistakes in building businesses. If I know what I know by now, I am way far from what I am right now. I might be a multi-millionaire if I know what I know by now. But because I didn't know these things, I just learned them from my own experience. It is so hard to really focus because of this. We love the excitement. Oh, you know, there is something new. How many times are you going to hear that every single day? Angie, there's something new. What can that be? Every day there's something new. Every day there's something new. That's awesome. Are you done with the first project that you did, that you started? No, right? Next one is people we know has 2 or 3 jobs, then we think that must be the way to go. Why is it hard to focus? Oh, we got 1 job. Oh, we got 2 jobs and 3 jobs. Maybe that's the way to go. Maybe I'll get another job. So it's so hard to focus in that way. Okay? Can you relate? Okay. Are you going to hate me after this? Why is it important to focus? Number one, when we focus on one career, we release what? Clarity and certainty, and others are attracted to hire or do business with us. Why? Because you master your craft. You're certain in what you want to do. You're certain of what you are doing. So if you are certain what you're doing, you will increase your net worth. People will hire you. This is what you're good at. And show people about what you're made of, doing what you love to do. Because you have seen them, the result. So that's why you will increase your net worth. And people will do business with you. If people knows that you are jumping from one company to another, you are trying to what? Confuse them. They don't know who you are. Now, first thing you're selling insurance. The next thing you're selling water. The next thing you're selling pots and pans. The next thing, I don't know what else. You're selling something to make people skinny. Which one are you? Who are you, really? What do you represent? What do you want to do? Sounds good? So that's why we need to focus in one thing. Because once you build your identity, people will know who you are. And guess what if they know who you are? With focus, we concentrate our effort and attention to our specific goal. We get better at what we do. And if you get better in what you do, we enjoy more time freedom. Because once you started something and you get better and you finish your job right away, then you have more time freedom on your own. Would you agree? You can have more time off. So for example, you master on presenting. Now you present, now instead of 3 hours presenting, now you're only taking like 30 minutes of presenting and you're out of there in an hour. Now what happened? If you're out of there in an hour, you will have more time to call more people and schedule more appointments. And what will happen? Now you're mastering what you're doing. So instead of like 8 hours of working in your business, you will cut it off maybe in just 5 hours, and you got your APV, your premium, and you're done with the day. You can be with your family, and then you can do more things. Sounds good? You can do more things that you enjoy, okay? And you can reduce unnecessary stress. It will help you to eliminate those stress. It will help you not to build hypertension or high blood pressure, whatever it is, okay? Because you master this. You focus on one specific goal and just go get it done and be good at it. If you are good in calling people, before you used to call from 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock and you just book 2 people. But if you master it and you're good at it, instead of booking 2 people with that hour, 7 to 9, you can book 10 people. And from the 10 people, you're going to have what? Maybe five close. Right? You save them. So that's why you need to master that. Now, with focus, it enhances higher performance. This will help others refer us. We build trust. So, if you have higher performance, like what Mike is saying, if all of us can go to the field and then we can save people's lives, each and every one of us. Now we do that all the time. Now you're gonna do perfectly. And when you do perfectly, then the people said, "Oh my gosh, you need to talk to Rodrigo. He is so good in what he does, and then he gonna help you all the way." So people will refer you. Would you agree? But if you don't know what you're doing, what will they say? They said, "Oh, don't you ever talk to him. Your mind is already messed up. He gonna mess you more up. So don't. Like, you know what I mean? So you can build trust by doing that. Okay? So these are the things that I'm focusing on, because now I'm trying to do everything I can. there's so many different things that I have done in life, and I wish I didn't do them. Because sometimes we're just human. We do trial and error. And of course, life is kind of trial and error. But there come a point that we need to find really what we want to do. And so for you to focus, and so you will ask me, so Angie, what will I focus on? Well, you need to ask yourself, what do I really want to do? So that you can get into that, what you want to focus on, you need to ask yourself, what do I really want to do in life? And ask yourself, what really do I love doing? What's my passion? Because if you will find the passion, then you're going to be engaged in finding what you really want to do. But if you don't know what you love of doing, you cannot find the passion, then you cannot concentrate or focus into achieving that goal. So first of all, you need to focus on what you want to do, what you love to do, and put your passion into it. If saving lives is not your passion, then you might be deciding to do something different. Because if you're going to be drugging yourself to go see people and saving their lives, this is not for you. So you need to really know what you really want. And the only way and the only person who can answer that is you. It's not anyone else. That's why I am doing what I do, because this is what I love to do. I found my passion. This is what I love to do. What I love to do is finding people, taking them, developing them better than when I found them. And this is my passion. And guess what? I turn it into something that I will get paid well in doing it. So find what you love to do. Because if you are not going to, if you're not going to love what you do, you're just wasting your life. And to tell you honestly, there are times that it's not easy. It's really hard. But I love to tell you that life is like a camera. You know what a camera? That camera. That camera is beautiful. You need to focus into the person or anything that you want to take. And I love the fact that the result is coming from the negative of that camera coming out. Are the negatives? These are the negatives, sacrifices, people turning you down. These are the negative stuff. And that's what a camera. But after coming from the negative, what is the result? Coming from that negative of that film, of that camera that they process, what is the result? A beautiful, greatest result at the end. So I love the fact that it's coming from that negative of that camera, that it's been focused to you on whichever you want to capture. And you capture the best. You know that for a fact. But it needs to be developed from the negative film of the camera. That's life. That's life. But if you're focusing on the negative, then what's going to happen to you? Nothing. Would you agree? Focus on the end result of that negative. And you will get the best result ever.